Hey guys, and welcome to another Toy Box Quest. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We finally have more G.I. Joe classifieds. We even have some more coming, but today we have Croc Master and Fiona. Oh my gosh, this is such a cool. He was one of my favorites back in the retro line. I love Croc Master. He mostly just shows up in the comics and stuff, but really cool. So we have our nice front end here with the normal, thing. I'm kind of would be curious to see what this would look like in the new packaging with the non-plastic front with all the art, because this art's really cool. It kind of goes over there and then it kind of spreads around to the side, as you can see right there. Let's see. Oh man, I can't even get it all in shot because it is just, the box is so long. But there you go. And we have a new back here, as you can see. We've got all the new, the G.I. Joes that have been in the classified line so far, including Croc Master with two crocodiles, or alligators, whatever they are. I believe they're alligators. So, that's a little disappointing that we didn't get two, but they have them in the picture. But we do have all the troops and everything that's been out to this point, including things that have not been released yet, like Spirit up there. There is our Hiss tank, by the way, that we are going to back and get a whole bunch of cool stuff. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get all these vehicles. I'm going to guess these are, would be the most likely things. I don't even know what some of these are. I don't know what that one's supposed to be. But anyway, and we got Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, and a mysterious guy in the middle there. I'm going to guess that's like Hard Master or something. We have our number 38, and right away we can see Croc Master up in this, the side over here. We've got his leash, the crocodile's leash. We've got a whip, which we'll show you, and we've got two baby crocodiles or alligators. I'm going to say alligators. An albino and a normal one, and a knife, and a hook, and a gun. So we're going to take him out of the box and show you what's what. So real quick though, before we do that, if you like this video and you like this figure and you don't have this figure, all you have to do is leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel, and at lucky number 1,000 subscribers, I will be picking one of the comments below to mail this exact figure to. So if you would like this figure and you are having a hard time getting this figure, that is how you're going to be able to win one. So without further ado, let's get him out of the packaging and see what's what. Okay guys, and here is the Croc Master out of the box with all of its accessories. He is a really buff looking, Bane looking dude with his cool, I would call this like a tank top that's made out of a crocodile hide. The front here is the bottom of a crocodile. He's got a really cool little Cobra logo that is embossed. He's got a crocodile back, like on the crocodile, same as on the back of the crocodile here. And he's got really buff arms, as you can see. He does have pins in those arms, but, it's not that big of a deal. He's got his Thundercat, aka Crocodile Eye, belt thing, but he looks like he's about to go tally ho Thundercats. And he's got black leather, real nicely detailed. Let's see if I can get the detail here. Detailed black, like pants of some sort. And then he's got his crocodile shoes, which are really cool. His crocodile boots. They almost look like loafers a little bit on the bottom though. And his cool little knife holder and his gun holder, which is also detailed, by the way, as you can see. Then, of course, we've got the iconic black face with that really cool face sculpt with those red eyes. He's got his rebreather whenever he gets pulled under the water by his crocodiles. He's like, oh, shit! But he always looks like he's Bane to me now. Every time I see these rebreathers, I'm sort of, oh, the Batman is coming to get me. But in this case, it's G.I. Joe will fail. But anyway, he's got two gauntlets on his arms. One's made out of steel, it looks like. The other one is made out of more crocodile hides. As far as articulation goes, we can get into a T-pose pretty easy, like that, T-pose. And each of these arms swivel at the bicep. And we also have really good arm, let me do that, at the elbow, so he can fire across himself pretty easy here. Of course, 360 swivel, no problem, even with that big muscle on the arm. Each hand, I just noticed. So anyway, yeah, they're each like the wrist ones where they go in like this. Both of them. So I'm going to guess that's for like holding different, like, you know, the leashes and the other accessories he gets. As far as ab crunch goes, it's got a pretty good ab crunch. Back looks pretty good. He has an abnormally good back crunch there. And let's see. Legs all the way up. Pretty easy. You can kick some G.I. Joe butt. As far as knee, he can kick his own butt. Pretty easy. He can also do the splits. Real easy. Look at that. Splits. Real easy. His arm's just in the way of that one. But yeah, also, you know, you got the swivel. Normal swivel at the bicep. Not bicep. Quad. And also down here by his ankle. A normal foot swivel. Let's see. How far up does this go? So, as far as going up, not too bad. Down goes really good, though. So, when he's getting down on the ground to hold the crocodile. And we'll show, I have a bunch of really good pictures. I'm probably going to already put them in the front here, though. But, yeah, he's really cool looking. I really like Croc Master. He was one of my favorites in the original series, too. He was mostly in the comics. But, there he goes. He was mostly in the comics, but he's a pretty awesome little guy. It looks like the tube does disconnect, by the way. He's been disconnecting. Oh, by the way, head does not go up very far. His neck does not seem to move, by the way. And he can look down about that much. Not too great. And his rebreather hinders him from looking to the right, or what would that be, his right? But his left has no problem at all. So that is it for Croc Master. Let's look at some of these accessories for Croc Master. First, he's going to come with his handy dandy hook. Let's get that in the shot. Handy dandy hook. There we go, handy dandy hook. Next up is this knife. Get these in focus. His knife for cutting people. That's not a knife. This is a knife. It's pretty big. It's definitely like a Bowie knife of some sort. And it also has really nice kind of crocodile scales continued through the handle. Then he has this really cool whip. And, you know, the whip also has kind of a green handle. But the nice thing is, as you saw in the pictures, you can wrap this around G.I. Joe's necks and stuff and make some pretty cool photos. Also, he has this really cool, I'm going to call this like an R8 revolver or magnum of some sort. Definitely a barrel gun. It does have a spot for blast effects later on. I believe this is a new sculpt. I haven't ever seen this one. I don't believe. Yeah, it even has a crocodile bottom. So yes, this is definitely a new sculpt. And then lastly, he also has, of course, his collar patent that came with the original too, with the chain. I wish the chain was a little bit more, you know, flowy. It does kind of float a little bit, but it's pretty cool. And then lastly, we have albino little crocodile number 1, Mama. And not albino, but crocodile / alligator number 2. Now this one looks like he's just kind of like sitting, so he can like sit with Mama. And this one kind of looks like, you know, he's like waiting in ambush. Blah. And I believe, like, I think crocodiles / alligators, I believe they hold their young in their mouths like this. Pretty sure. I'm not sure. Then we're going to get to Fiona real quick. Fiona is beautiful. Fiona, by the way, I believe this is an alligator. I don't believe this is a crocodile. And I say that because alligators are supposed to have more rounded faces. So I think this is actually an alligator. So his actual name should be Alligator Master, but it doesn't flow as well as Croc Master. Fiona opens her mouth really cool, side scope, kind of a pink inside, bright yellowish green eyes. She has a pivot here at the head, right behind the neck. Get that in shot. And then again, right behind the arms. And she can literally turn around and give herself a high five on those. They are free float. Then you have your body that goes to a tail. Tail doesn't get deflect or go up very much. It is actually on a little ball. I'm going to put that ball back on. It goes on really easy though. And then it's also got a flex tail, and you can tell by those little pegs right there. So you can flex the end of the tail, no problem. Focus. There we go. Flex the tail. Arms, she can go up. And this one also, I believe, has a joint right in there. Yep, you can see it right there. The camera's not playing nice with me. Joint right there. And she also has a joint right on her hand. So you can actually move her hands down. So I find you can get her in that position where this is kind of what the crocodiles do. They kind of hang like this underwater. Let's get this in frame here. They kind of hang like this. Imagine waterline would be right at her head. And that's how they just kind of float with their back feet touching the ground usually. But she can also do the swim pose with her back feet. Kind of like an attack pose where she's like, "Roar! I am Fiona, the alligator." So yeah, that's everything Croc Master comes with. Pretty amazing little set, if I do say so myself. Okay, so that is the Croc Master Fiona play set. Finally got something after since October. I ordered these and about 60 other figures, and I finally got one from Amazon. So we're 1 for 60. Come on, bring on the next ones. But if you liked this video and you don't have this figure, again, remember, subscribe, leave a comment below, and you have a chance to win this. When we get to the 1,000 subscriber mark, I will give this away. If you do not win this figure, this beautiful Fiona and Croc Master, you basically just have to comment on other videos to win other figures. I do Star Wars, I do Power Rangers, and I do G.I. Joe, and Transformers I'm going to start doing as well. So please, like, subscribe, and comment below. And until next time, this is Brent from Toy Box Quest. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Bye.